Rick Scarborough and Recover America, thank you for watching once again.
We hear much from the Democratic left seeking favor with different groups of their constituencies about reparations. In fact, the Democratic Party has become a coalition of the exploited classes led by an elite ruling class that promises them safety and security in exchange for their loyalty. And I'm finding many on the right are also beginning to buy into this lie. Many in government have no hesitation to give away other people's money in order to buy the favor and support of their coalition of exploited groups. By making such promises, they keep their coalition together. Many are waking up to their empty lies and decades of broken promises. We must pray it's not too late. The children of Israel dealt with the same issue. They were being told that they were responsible for their father's sins. It became such a stumbling block to their lives that Ezekiel the prophet addressed the matter. Ezekiel 18 states the following: "The word of the Lord came to me," Ezekiel writes. "What do you mean as a people by quoting the proverb about the land of Israel? The parents eat sour grapes, and their children's teeth are set on edge. As surely as I live, declares the sovereign Lord, you will no longer quote this proverb in Israel. For everyone belongs to me, the parent as well as the child, both alike belong to me." And then he gives this stinging rebuke: "The one who sins is the one who dies." We hear much about reparations and the responsibility that white America has to pay the descendants of slavery for the mistreatment of the blacks endured by slaveholders in America over 150 years ago. There's the same mantra now regarding treatment of the indigenous inhabitants of America, who were conquered as America moved west until it spread its way all the way to the Pacific coastline. In 1823, President James Monroe invoked the term manifest destiny when he spoke before Congress to warn the European nations not to interfere with America's westward expansion, threatening that any attempt by Europeans to colonize the American continents would be seen as an act of war. This policy of an American sphere of influence and of non-intervention in European affairs became known as the Monroe Doctrine. After 1870, it would be used as a rationale for the U.S. intervention in Latin America. Clearly, many atrocities occurred by Americans who embraced the idea of manifest destiny. They believed that the United States was destined by God to expand its dominion and spread democracy and capitalism across the entire North American continent. But we are not responsible for the crimes and sins of our forefathers. We are responsible for our behavior, and in the present context, especially in our acts toward people of other ethnicities and lifestyles. Christians should be known by their love and kindness, but also by their forthright stance on truth. The Bible makes it clear that reparations for the sins of previous generations is a non-issue. In fact, I would say emphatically, it is a lie. We are not responsible for our fathers' transgressions. Our responsibility is to make sure we deal with race issues fairly and justly. America is a nation of many ethnicities, all brought together by a common belief that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights. Those who say otherwise are wrong, and some are doing so intentionally because they dismiss the notion of God altogether and they hate the notion of an America as it was originally intended and designed. The only hope we have of securing a free future is to see millions of Americans come home to the original intent of our founders. Our national motto, printed on our national seal and on many coins, is E pluribus unum, a Latin phrase that means out of many, one. That is who we are. I'm Rick Scarborough. This is Recover America. Learn more about who we are at recoveramerica.com. Visit our website and tell others to take a look at what we're trying to accomplish. We're right now focused expressly on school board races. You know, one church can change the direction of a whole community by getting involved in a school board race. Learn more about how you can help us do that at recoveramerica.com.